Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hold on. I keep forgetting to do this friggin' thing. Give me a second. Now started the time right there. Perfect. All right. So, I guess we'll get started. So, hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin. You're watching 174 of DangIT Prodcast live. Jesus, dude. 174. Every time there's a new increment, and the more we look back on that, it's ridiculous. And okay, I'll just take in this stream time just to make sure it was all right. All right, so if you guys haven't read the description down below, you probably just noticed that oh hey, we were going to have special guests, and then all of a sudden, oh no, last minute plans, I can't make it, sorry. And now I'm just kind of bummed out. I'm really bummed out. But you know what? I'm gonna carry on because there are things to talk about in this podcast that and also try out new things I want to show to you guys. First and foremost, something that we're going to try to do every week is a segment, or I guess an ongoing thing that happens throughout the thing where people can participate or not, just to kind of help bring a little bit more livelihood into the chat whenever things get silent or something like that, is fill in the blank. I got one right here. It took me a good minute to come up with something and to find something that people can really just elaborate on. So, hold on. Just to talk to you, Mark. It wasn't Steven. It's not Steven who was going to be here. But yeah. Where is it? The new fill in the blank, right here. So it pretty much says, I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush from across the room. My wingman took his book and fill in the blank. See what did this wingman do? Whether it was good or bad or whatever, it's totally up to you guys. And I just kind of want to read everyone's responses and see what's the funniest and most outlandish one that isn't about harming people in a physical way. All right. But yes. So what do I have on my listing right here? Also, I just had to double check if I was even getting my audio checked and everything. So. All right. So just a little few bits here and there. There's something I do want to just mention. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed it by just the tone of my voice, but last night I was just doing a stream on Twitch. You know, I'll usually just do that. And it was going on for roughly 4 hours. It was definitely longer than usual. I think it was because I was at a point where it's oh, okay, it's Friday, and I don't really have anything else I really need to do, except for the fact I need to do highlight videos and stuff. But anyway, I didn't really have much to do, so I thought why not? Why not just continue stream for the next couple hours while I play Breath of the Wild Master Mode and just do some preparations in the background, which is what I would normally do, but just do it live. Now, Corinne was there. She was there pretty much when... I'm trying to remember exactly when she came in. I know that I was trying to collect resources from the 3 dragons in Hyrule, and that's where she kind of showed up. I think she showed up for Nadra, and then that was my last resource farming that I had to do for that one to upgrade the champion's tunic for the end of that game. But all right, what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, so that definitely went on for a long time, 4 hours. It was starting to get to the middle of the night where people were tucking in for bed, and at that point, I needed to talk silently, and then I just kind of naturally progressed to speaking through the throat or funneling and adjusting my voice via the throat instead of trying to get a lot of the power coming from the diaphragm. So I've spoken about this before, but just speaking through my throat like that really just messed up my throat a little bit. So it's a bit sore, is what I'm, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say. And I'm just trying to speak down this area. Justin, Nintendo's punching themselves in the face. Yes, I noticed that. I noticed that in the chat. I was going to type it out hey, you got a link to that? Because I'd like to know what's going on. Oh yeah, people to shout out in the chat. So first one to be here is Ice Shadow, as usual. Siberian, Mark popped in, Agent popped in, Andy popped in for sure. Nolan popped in. Let's see, anyone else? Electric Music. I'm not sure if you're still here, but you're here. You were here. Not sure was here. And I think Master Hand was, or at least showing up. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna like get a little closer, right here. So, Jesus, I just read something from Mark that I probably didn't need to read. Oh, actually, no, that's just fill in the blank. Okay, so from Mark, I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush from across the room. My wingman took his book and smacked my boner and told the girl I needed her help to the nurse's office. Quality wingman. Attack Zoro. I missed the reactions. Well, reactions are still here. Discussion, dang it. Watch the discussions. It's got reactions. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mark. Quality response. Okay, Master Hand, what did you say? I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush from across the room. My wingman took his book and cast a good luck spell. Aw. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Oh, I guess what I was trying to say as far as, keep it light or something like that is just don't make it fucking depressing, dude. Like the response, like take this for example. I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush from across the room. He took his book and smacked me in the face. Said, "You have no chance with her. Go get a life or kill yourself." Something like that. Something that's so negative and so self-reflecting on that person who responds to that. Don't put that. No one wants to read that. And be more confident is what I was trying to make sure people would do. Thankfully, you guys have a good sense of humor, so it's totally fine. But I'm just talking to people, the first time we did this, someone put something outright negative in there. It's like, come on, dude. Minecraft says I can't show the link. You can't copy and paste it. You can just, you can highlight something, right? Like for example, let me see if I can, actually I want to see if this is actually going to work or not. I'll show you exactly what I want to see. Yeah, so I should be able to just do this. Yeah, so for example, I'm going to post this link to a Twitter page that I wanted to talk about a little bit later, but I guess I will just to make things a little bit coherent. See, I just copied and pasted the link, just like that. Unless you're on your phone watching this. Here's the YouTuber at World Network. Okay, you know what? I was actually going to watch that myself because I know that he posted a video about YouTube smacking themselves, and I heard that, but I didn't actually watch the video. So in that case, I can show the link to you guys. In fact, we can actually just make this into some live reaction or something like that, right? Where it's just yeah, that's sad. Every single time I think about doing a full-on reaction on camera, and granted, we do that for post-edit reasons, so we can actually adjust it for our discussions and whatnot. But just the idea of unless it's our own stuff, then it's okay, it's whatever. Hold on, let me yeah, here's the link to the video. Should we even watch it? It's so weird. Should we? Do you guys want us to, do you want a live reaction to what Etika reports on, Nintendo punches themselves in the face? By the way, Ibrahim, you did not write anything as far as making that into your own sentence. The YouTube is Etika World Network. Etika does kind of voice a good number of people. Oh, there's Andy. But yeah, let me bring this up just for later purposes, or I'll do copy and paste of Etika's video, and then we can watch. I guess we can watch it together. Why not? Anything goes, I suppose. But yeah, regarding that link that I posted above, actually, it's something that's been going on YouTube quite a bit for the past month or so or something like that. It's about the whole monetization type of deal. So I think I remember talking to you guys about how, DangIT Productions had to submit stuff to be considered monetized or be eligible for monetization on the channel. And the whole reason I did that was because of the fact that YouTube was not letting us put end screens of the link to our Patreon, patreon.com/DangIT Productions, down below. I mean, yes, you can put the link in the description. By the way, you can check it out. Okay, that's enough. But yeah, sure, you can put the link to your Patreon or whatever in the description below. There's nothing wrong with that. But it definitely helps when you're able to make an end screen or a card or whatever linking to your Patreon or whatever website, whether it be like a merch store or whatever. But for some reason, YouTube was slowly funneling people as far as who can do this, who can do that. And what ended up happening was you have this situation. I don't know if I elaborated or not, but essentially what happened is you would have to go through the whole process of having an AdSense account, right? And, for some reason, I think I never signed up for an AdSense account. I went straight to like a third-party network that would help like funnel things through. And I was able to make income from that momentarily. And then all of a sudden it dropped, and then it was during the time that we stopped reactions, so there wasn't any money coming in anyway, so, or at least not significant enough. So it was like, yeah, whatever, I'll just leave it as is, and then we'll just post videos as usual and just see where we go. And we've been dropping subscribers and views have been going low, so at that point it's like, well, we're not really doing well, so we don't really need to monetize ourselves. And now this shows up and I'm like, whoa, shit, dude, now I have to now we gotta do it, otherwise we're wasting an end card, or that end screen that you guys see at the end of discussions and DangIT Plays. And so I did a process of that, and turns out in order to be eligible for monetization that way, you need to have 10,000 views in general across the entire channel, from all videos collectively. And just notice that from the top, just like right up top, just like, wow, they're really not letting other people like jump in. It's kind of like the whole thing about using the YouTube space, for example. I guess that makes more sense because it's a physical area that people can visit, but not being able to use the space unless you have 10,000 or more subscribers. And man, I don't know what happened. Well, I'm thinking about like what happens if our channel just drops all the way down to there, and it probably will unless something happens. I don't know. We've been slowly getting more subscribers here and there, so I'm guessing everything would be okay. I'm sorry for not paying attention to the chat. I'm just kind of rambling on here. But long story short, yeah, I just started noticing this like way back in the day with all demonetization. Like now it affects us personally. So now we're jumping into the game, and now I'm noticing something that's actually really, really bad. So let me turn your guys' attention over to this tweet from Casey Neistat, whether you guys know him, whether you like him or not. He made this video right here, and oh, you guys can't really see my cursor, but essentially he was making a video just to make as much money as possible by doing a GoFundMe, as well as using any type of revenue they earn from this video via ads and whatnot to pay for victims of the Las Vegas attack that happened recently this week. And, whether you approve of this or not, I think it's pretty cool that he was trying to do this. This is what happened, though. Not suitable for most advertisers' request for view. He responds to that, like, literally a video about charity where I state all AdSense is going to charity. It's like, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. And you see down below that they responded to that saying, like, oh, we love what you're doing, but, no matter what, our policy is, like, no, nothing about tragedies, nothing about any kind of violence, malice, whatever. That's our policy, right? And, that's fine and all. You get it. It's like, okay, well, I mean, if that's your policy, then, okay, you might as well just stick with it, no matter how bad it is. Then Philip DeFranco mentioned something or replied to that. I guess I'll just show you guys because, holy shit. Check it out. So, response is bullshit. It's not true. People are tired of this. Be better. So it's a screenshot of what just happened. YouTube's response. Next image. it shows Jimmy Kimmel talking about, well, not showing it because there's an ad in front of it, which is the point. There's an ad right there. There's an ad right there on Jimmy Kimmel's like on mass shootings in Las Vegas, which is essentially the same topic of discussion. But the difference is one has an ad, the other one doesn't. I wonder why. Actually, no, seriously, I actually wonder why, because I have no idea. Why in the world would you do something like that? Why would you allow that? Sorry, Brandon Street. You might have just been like lost throughout that. I was just talking about the whole monetization type of deal. And oh yeah, everyone's getting wrecked by dubs. And yeah, everyone's getting wrecked. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Apologies on everyone, just so I can catch up because I went on for far too long. I do appreciate when I'm able to do that though. All right, so I'm scrolling in, scrolling. Magic is much more effective. Master Hand in response to the other one. Yeah, I remember that. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay. There's my little link right there. Damn, complaining about an ad on the Vegas shooting. Yes. Ask my okay, so not sure's adding something in here. I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush like from across the room. My wingman took his book and said, "Go beyond, plus ultra." Okay, that's enough. That's pretty good though. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting that. So what did Andy say about this? My wingman took his book and knocked me out to get her attention and became her boyfriend. Oh, damn, dude. Oh my god, dude. Well, that's the whole point of these fill in the blanks, just for something outlandish like that. Alright, it happens. Wingman sure is a dead man, I'll tell you that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I expressed my opinions about Rice Gum, but I know that I got introduced to him just via Philip DeFranco's coverage on him, and just how the first thing I heard about him was him making fun of a girl on Instagram and how he got in trouble because that girl was actually the daughter of a guy in a band. I forget who it was, but man, this guy got upset with Rice Gum, and I was like, ooh boy. And to be honest, like, just watching all the clips, so there is a bit of like, I mean, I haven't watched the entire video on it myself, but from what I can see, Rice Gum isn't the greatest person in the world. But then again, there's a lot of people who aren't the greatest person in the world. I'm one of those people who's not the greatest person in the world, but people like me. I try to be a likable person. I try to be really nice to people, and I respect everyone. But not everyone's like perfect, for example. So I can understand that. But, some people are a little bit more if than others. So I guess like Rice Gum is one of those people that people will say is an iffy person. It's kind of like that person back during the was it Playlist Live? I think no. Wow, it's been a long time, but just someone who was like making fun of a it was an Instagram star who was making fun of that one security guard for not being as famous as him, and then turned the tables around. Now that guy's much more famous, has more followers on Instagram than that guy. So just to serve. But Andy, what else did you put here? Wingman just followed up on that response, knocked her out to get and became her boyfriend. Then I came back with a vengeance. Yeah, Master says, I only heard about Rice Gum from Scarce's channel. After that, I forgot he even existed, or remembered him recently to even exist, right? After Leafy started going down. So there's always got to be that one person, right, who is just essentially the troll of the internet, the one who complains about the other person. And granted, there's a lot of people who do that, but it's like, whatever. What was my point? But yeah, TLDR, YouTube's ad system doesn't really make sense. And, I mean, you can't really blame them per se because they want their channel to be, YouTube wants YouTube to be successful. And the way to do it is by getting the favoritism of advertisers. And, if there's a lot of violent things that advertisers are not so appealing to, then they can't do that. But here, Casey Neistat is making a video about charity, and then all of a sudden that doesn't get any ad revenue because it's talking about something tragic. And then there's also the Jimmy Kimmel thing, which is also relatively the same thing. Maybe not about charity, but that gets an advertiser. So it doesn't make sense. That's the end. That's the whole moral of the story. I just wanted to bring that up because YouTube is just... What is YouTube even doing? Vatos, is that it? Yeah, sorry, Vatos, a new person. Welcome. Okay, so Ibrahim is talking about the response fill in the blank. I asked my wingman to assist when I saw my crush across the room. My wingman got up and told her that Ibrahim liked you and got completely heartbroken. Damn. Just like TLDR, this is what happened. He made the first step, and now he's just patting me on the back like, it's okay, dude. It's okay. Oh, it's Ocean. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense now. It's no longer the other one. Yeah, everyone remembers that, right? Okay, Eyeshadow, what do you got? My wingman took the book and gave it to me and said, on your journey to enlightenment, you shall have many perils. This is your first trial, and then you shall be ready. Now go, my child. But yeah, Vatos, is glad to have your channel back. But yes, I did mention something here, like in my notes here, that just generally speaking, I'm kind of sad that our season 2 of My Hero Academia is now over, and now we have to wait for season 3, but we don't know when that comes out unless someone else knows, like Mark does. It's kind of sad because it feels kind of short, but it's also very lengthy. You get it, right? Like the entire series was pretty much building to this point, and we all got it, but it also told in segments, so it felt like its own arc. Well, I guess technically it was kind of an arc, like tournament arc, and then you got the Stain arc, and then you have the final exams arc, and then that's pretty much it. That was just like 3 things, like for one second season, and that was it. But it felt kind of short because of just those, how it was divided into arcs. Hey, you ain't ready for the next season. As KSI would say, these aren't ready. They ain't ready. But let's see. I'm just kind of going through my listing here. Just things that are happening right now. So, as you guys already read from the description, we're expecting someone to be here, but they weren't going to show up. We were going to film something extra, but I guess that's not going to happen until maybe next week or whatever. We'll just see about that. Tomorrow I'm filming with David and Gabe. I don't know what we're going to do as far as discussions, because now we're one thing short. Also, I guess you guys have noticed that we've not been really active as far as posting the DangIT Plays stuff, and so the channel's been kind of empty with like 1 or 2 discussion videos with the exception. It's just a matter of like people not being available for this and that, because we do film on the weekends and things just kind of happen. For example, our guest didn't show up because family matters. But yeah, things happen. So, and that's, well, as far as me filming with David, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing, because we're pretty much almost finishing up on Sonic. We just have like that last episode, right? And then I don't think we're gonna be covering the other heroes. If we are, then I guess we're playing a little bit more. Otherwise, we'll have to move on to our next thing. And we're also trying to start up a new series that we've mentioned before in Sora Online. And for Gabe and I, we're gonna cover Boruto. What else is there? Dragon Ball Super. Oh, that's gonna be Dragon Ball Super. And then we're gonna cover something else, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, weren't we? I think we were going to actually like watch something, right? It was going to be something from Etika, right? Okay, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll watch it and we'll just kind of provide some feedback. Yeah, why not? All right, guys. Let me give you guys a link to. Oh god, I should watch out for what I'm doing with that. Yeah, this thing is still kind of broken, so I'd rather not destroy it. And let me just put on the headphones and whatnot. Hooray, guys! It's a live reaction! Yay, yay, yay! But I do want to know what Etika says. And so I guess why not? I suppose. So what's happening here? Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this thing got a little patched up, but it's kind of stuck like this. I can't pull from here. I gotta pull up. I gotta pull from up here. So it's broken, but it still works. Let's see. This is the North Star meme. I have a weird race, man. I'm half Mexican, half Hawaiian, half German, and it's weird. Hey, that's not weird. English, poor favor. Yeah, there's... Honestly, the definition of weird is just everything. Everything's weird. And by that sense, everything is normal. Because everything is weird. And there's no exception to that. Which makes it normal. You see what I mean? Okay. Let me... I know I already copied the link before. But yeah. Alright guys, here's the link to Etika's thing. But I'm actually going to just do the same... what was it? The format that we got going on right here. And, oh. YouTube chat's already here. I'm going to turn you guys off for that. So, oh, this is kind of weird. Can I make a duplicate of this? Nah. So I have to move it. So, hold on. Let's move this maybe over here. Maybe move this guy over here. Because I'm curious too, like what's going on with that. I'm trying to figure out what's a good layout for this. And so I don't need to crush my fingers here. All right, what does Etika have to say about this, right? Let's see. All right. I guess we'll just get started. So I'm just gonna pull this up, and I guess we're gonna just kind of see what Etika's talking about, right? Let's just see. Let me know if you guys can't hear anything. Oh, you guys should be able to hear it. So, I do like Etika's intros, by the way. They're just really nice. Oh no, Etika. What's happening, my dude? Oh no! What is going on? What is Nintendo doing? Quality A editing right here, by the way, people. Oh, I forgot that this thing can...
Why does it feel like when progress is made, Nintendo does something to take us back 3 steps? The Nintendo Switch is now region-free, enabling you to play games from all over the world. Great. But in order to use voice chat, you have to implement peripherals or use a fucking smartphone external to do so. In less than 1 year, the Nintendo Switch is looking to outsell the Wii U, which had been up for 5 years.
We know about this.
That's pretty impressive. Yet they promised they knew that the SNES Classic stock would be a problem with scalpers, and we still have the same issue now, if not worse. Nintendo is embracing both esports and content creators with the inclusion of a share button on the Switch, which has snapshot functionality and video recording as well in the future. And they even have a Nintendo Versus program running on Twitter. On top of that, a creator program, which enables people to earn revenue.
So what exactly is going on about this part?
YouTube or live stream. Except that live streaming has apparently been...
Oh, right. Okay. So this is where it's going for...
but it has a share button. Nintendo just doesn't seem to realize the
Oh, I
benefits of
see.
having other people
I see.
share
I see.
first-party content. The creators
I got
program
it.
is a whole nother Pandora's box because it's bad enough that people who are in the program
Right.
one,
It's only about the Nintendo's Partners Program, and the fact that.
getting paid jack squat.
Hold on.
Check this out right now. We just got an email from Nintendo. We got paid.
Okay, hold on, everyone. All right. First and foremost, I'm a little bit self-conscious about the whole full reaction type of bit, right? Right? Okay. So, kind of going back to this. Actually, I guess I can just like. Okay, first and foremost, ballin'. So I remember this, how YouTube, or not YouTube, how Nintendo was kind of establishing all these things, but then also doing countermeasures, because they're all like, they're pretty much up the butt about just the whole monetization process, or sharing their content on platforms such as YouTube, where they, well, first of all, like the whole thing with the SNES being in stock, but then there's also scalpers and low quantities. And same thing that's been happening all the time, like with the 3DS, even the Wii U, now Switch, and now the little retro consoles, little special bundles, little tiny things, right? And they're just selling small quantities because it increases demand for it. It's a rare item. People want that. And so that's them. That's their call. We don't like it, but, you know, it's still kind of is effective to them. Here, now they're talking about the Nintendo's Partners Program here, or Creators Program, whatever, and how they're allowing people to get paid for showing their content, but it's under certain circumstances. This is back in the day where it was about, okay, you can do this, but this channel that you're doing this for, needs to be reviewed to see if it meets the guidelines for us. If it does, okay, but we're also going to take a certain percentage of your revenue and give it to ourselves, right? And this is after the already existing revenue split between the content creator and YouTube. So it's an additional split from your money that goes to Nintendo, so you end up earning less, right? That's how I remember it back in the day. And what happened, I'm sorry guys, I cannot see the chat at the moment. So as a result, what was I gonna say? Well, I guess we can continue on, because this is the whole point here is that they're not letting you do live streams on YouTube featuring content that's Nintendo related. So essentially, you have to opt out of that creators program in order to do that. But then you get hit with a copyright anyway, because Nintendo's like, no, you're not partners program, so you don't deserve it. See what's happening? It's making it like a lot harder for people to get paid to do this kind of stuff. So
An entire penny. Oh my God. An entire 1 cent.
So what's going on now?
Nintendo of America Incorporated has sent you, us,
1 cent.
We did it. We did it.
Oh my God!
All right.
We got paid.
This live stream ban doesn't count for every single Nintendo game, only first-party titles. But there's kind of a big one that's on the horizon coming out this month. So you're probably better off leaving the program or never signing up in the first place. Does this affect me at all? Hell no. Thank God it doesn't. Broadband.
Right.
Shout outs to them. They got my back. I don't have to worry about any problems with Nintendo revenue or anything thanks to them. But if the day ever does come that they decide to drop me, or something just goes south, I'll be fucked in exactly the same way. We presented the content creators generate sales argument so many times over, so I would like to present a new one. Think of live streaming Nintendo, similar to inviting friends over to play a video game.
Jeez, that's God, all those chords.
House and not have to worry about buying a copy for their own. But when you're watching somebody live stream it, you don't have that opportunity. So would that influence you more to buy the game in choice? Every time someone streams, just look at it as
but the whole thing was.
But the only thing that they can do is just
I feel like I'm talking over him. My bad.
Nintendo have not understood up till now how much this promotes sales is mind-boggling to me, especially in a time where I feel like they would want more sales and want people who are maybe not so much on Nintendo.
The normies.
Influenced enough to actually go out there and purchase themselves a Switch.
But then again, as he's about to finish that. Hold on, actually, let me move the chat over here so I can actually read your guys' comments still. Yeah, thank you. So as we have like that little still of like Etika right there, thank you. So, what are you guys saying? Not much. Yeah, Said too many overpriced accessories. Oh yeah, that too. I mean, I can understand that too, but what was I gonna say about this? Yeah, the whole thing is that YouTube's still stuck in that mindset, right? About how, what's the word? How they, it's kind of going back to the reason why people would get, I think, copyrighted, or at least the reason why Smash Brothers doesn't have a story mode. Remember, for the 3DS and for the Nintendo, the Wii U, it's because they're gonna post just cutscenes on that, and their mindset was people are gonna get deterred, and no one's gonna be really interested in, purchasing the game if they've already seen the cutscenes and whatnot. But that shouldn't deter people. It really doesn't. You see these games, you see people playing like really well. Like if you, for example, if you go onto Twitch, for example, and you do all that, and people just watch it, they get influenced, and they're like, hey, I want to play this game, and then they buy it. But I think what Nintendo's mindset is that if you show the content, then there's nothing else they can do. And granted, let me rephrase that. If people watch the content, then they don't want to, what's the word? They don't want to purchase the game because they've already experienced it firsthand. Like, okay, so there's a few examples. For example, for me, Xenoblade Chronicles, that I think 2007, 2009 Wii game. It was something big, and I kind of wanted to play it too. And then I watched someone do a full playthrough of the game, and I was like, I'm satisfied with this. And to be honest, now I think about it, it'd be interesting if I tried out the game mechanics and just saw what was really cool about the game firsthand. Even though it was explained to me, I kind of get it in a way, but it doesn't apply to every single scenario. So it's something. I'm gonna continue this for a second, just see what's going on.
Live stream is one of the easiest ways to do that. In terms of reasoning for banning first-party games being streamed by their own content creators in their program, the only one that I can honestly think of is them just not being able to take advantage of all the revenue that it generates. Do you guys really want to keep track of the donations that people receive during streams as well, too? You want to cut of that as well?
Ooh, that's a really good point. Holy shit.
The future of this thing is going to go. What will happen in a year or two from now? Is there going to be a straight-up outright ban of any kind of content from Nintendo's first-party?
Yeah, Master Hand's talking about Xenoblade Chronicles being good.
But wait, there's more. More L's for Nintendo to catch. FIFA and NBA 2K. My boys, this is going to infuriate you if you're new to this information. You cannot play online modes with friends in the Switch versions of these games. But on other consoles like the Xbox, PS4, that's not even a question.
What? Okay, go ahead.
Name was the decision-making behind this. A fucking fundamental feature that everyone's been using for years in online gaming to simply play with people on their friends list. The fact that the feature is not included on the Switch version is insulting. I would demand a full refund by calling up Nintendo or emailing EA or calling up 2K or whatever and getting my fucking money back. How dare you?
Only local play, exactly.
So entitled and self-righteous. But this is something that hurts me, not even as a sports fan, but just as a Switch console owner. And shame on Nintendo for not actually keeping these guys in check over there either. When they presented a game that doesn't have a fundamental feature like that, which is on every single other console with no logical reason to be omitted from the Switch version, they should have stopped them cold in their tracks and said, you're not putting a popular sports game on our brand without having the ability to play online with friends. One of the companies responded to the whole thing and said, well you can still play locally when you're right next to each other. That's a good alternative.
But that's it, right? That's it. And I also wanted to add in the whole fact that, like, YouTube, or I keep saying YouTube, like YouTube's to blame for everything, but, I mean, there is some blame on their side. But Nintendo here is like, sure, like, Nintendo's should have caught this, but at the same time, they should also think about just connectivity in general. The whole thing was how to chat with people online via the Nintendo Switch. There's a whole, like, docking system with Splatoon and everything like that, where you need to plug different like adapters, other things, just to be able to chat with people, and you have to like have a smartphone app to actually keep that going. Like, who came up with that, really? Like, when the earliest forms of online play and voice chat, for example, came in the form of the original Xbox. Gabe was talking to me about this, just like how he was able to do it before. It's like, it feels like the Switch, Nintendo's in their own little world. It's essentially what we get. Okay, I'm continuing.
I swear. So if you're going to treat it as such a nonchalant thing, then why don't you put out an update on the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game that remove the ability to play online with your friends list? Then let's see how those communities react to it. Not to mention the games were already buggy as fuck when they came out as is. We're on a constant teeter-totter with
Damn, just like
in terms of the
that little bit of shade right there.
Some of these dumb moves that they've made have just knocked them down in so many ways, and I hope to God that 2018 is just a more cleaned up year. They need to have this stuff addressed. They need people to rise up, to speak their discomfort with these decisions, and to let them know their grievances, because otherwise they'll think that this shit is okay. I mean, with all this back and forth news of the Nintendo Switch, man, the best thing to come out of it was the fact that we have a porn now, which is done from the ARMS character Twintel, even though I don't really like her too much, but I mean, that's just because I was devoted to Min Min until I dropped the game in 2 days after it came out.
Twintel.
Hey, man.
So bad.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit is hot. That shit was a hot scene. I ain't linking to it, though. You ain't gonna link no porn on my channel, man, but I'm just saying, man. I don't even know if this counts as Nintendo's win. This might be thanks to Bang Bros. You get you an Oculus, man, you're gonna be seeing Twintel from all angles, baby. My nigga, she'll put them arms to work.
Okay,
Thank God they're at least doing a couple of things right, so it doesn't completely put them in the fucking
right
zone. I'm still a little shocked at the stuff that they managed to fuck up. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. God.
Let's end it there. God. So, all right, I got it. Nintendo's punched themselves in the face because they just kind of they have a mindset to do this and do that, right? But it ends up just like not working in their favor. Ooh, almost like create a huge like fallover of everything. But yeah, okay. Oh, that's such a nice transition. Now I gotta move things. Wait, do I need to move things? No, I don't. This actually is perfect for the whole live stream setup. So I sit comfortably in the middle of things here, and I'm still like hanging on this side. Oh yeah, by the way, I need to like invest in that like green screen thing. I love that. I love the idea of just having a full on green screen where you can have like this big size of me, right? And I can just be like in a little corner as you guys like play games. So it's not like something as awkward as for example, this, where it's a little bit small. Well, I mean, I guess this is okay and whatnot, but yeah. All right, sorry guys. I'm gonna look and see what you guys are doing right now. So, oh no, everything's closing. Okay. All right, what have you guys been saying? The local play, yeah, that's the only thing there. Nintendo made an app just to talk to people, and I mean, they also had like the whole like Miiverse community and stuff like that. So, I guess they could have like combined that with that. I'd pay good money for that, Etika. I have no comment on that, but yeah, it's a weird place for Nintendo. Nintendo brought out the Nintendo Switch, and we were all like really happy and excited about it. And I still love the Switch, but the features that are locked, and yeah, the features that are locked, like chat and whatnot, without like additional accessories and whatnot, it's kind of ridiculous, really. So I think YouTube is just kind of YouTube. God damn it, Nintendo is just really messing up. And again, I have to voice Etika on this, and that yeah, I do hope that 2018 is a time when Nintendo, I was gonna say YouTube again, Nintendo is going to get their act together and just kind of figure something else that's better. Remove the whole like chat functionality that you just had with the app. Just completely just get rid of that and just find a way to make it work with the Switch. Come on. Just by itself, please. Because you can do all of that stuff with just an Xbox thing. Xbox controller, right? I mean, granted, I don't really do online plays. I don't really know exactly how well it works. But yeah, essentially you just have like this little thing right here. You even have an adapter right here. And you can chat via that. And of course, there's like headsets and whatnot that you can use, or you can just use like something that has a built-in mic, like your iPhone head earphones. It can be so easy. It can be something that you can like get rid of. something like Discord, where you just need to plug in the headphones and that's the earphones, and that's it. You could start talking to people, and it's like really easy, just like that. But things just get convoluted. Excuse me. Nintendo also, oh god, Nintendo is what's the word? Nintendo is also just preventing people from like sharing content in general. I mean, ever since we've been doing our monetization, even before we did monetization, I noticed that almost every single Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild video gets demonetized because like, you're sharing a cutscene that we have, you're sharing a music track that we have, and that's also apparent whenever we do our waiting rooms here on DangIT Prodcast. Things that I just kind of edit out in the beginning, but if I don't edit those out, the entire podcast becomes like unmonetizable because unmonetizable. I don't know if that's a word, because of the fact that you play this song, and they're just like really, really sensitive about that. So I think if there's a takeaway or like a big summary I could say about the things that I kind of complain about, well, I guess I do complain about it. I don't want to just be negative about it. That's what I'm saying. But I guess the things I complain about, just in summary, it's just like it's making it hard for people to make money off of YouTube or through Nintendo's Partners Program. They're making it harder for people to get in because of all these different rules being indirectly being attached, or just not even being brought to light until you find out later within the wired workings of it. Yeah, so it's Sanic, the king of MLG. Sup, dude? Or did you actually subscribe? Oh, thank you. That's nice. I heard Smash is going to be on the Switch. Yeah, a lot of people, and then never got announced. Or at least maybe it will, but who knows what's going to happen. It would make sense if they did, but they would have to fix their whole online thing. Like if it's something that, remember the whole thing with Switch is that online play has a fee to it, right? And you have to pay that per month. And it makes sense that they do it, but I know that a lot of people kind of don't want that, which is probably why you might want to play on the 3DS. I don't think the 3DS is going to be charged for any online play. Then again, I haven't done that in a while. All right, what else is here? So, oh shoot, that's pretty much everything. So, would you guys want to try something on Discord? I wanted to actually see if I could have a group chat in the live stream and see if it gets played out. Would you guys be down with that? Because I was trying to do it before the stream, but no one actually came into the chat at the time. So I'm going to jump onto our Discord, which you can find in the link's description if you're having trouble there. And I wanted to just talk to you guys because my throat's like really sore, first and foremost, and also I kind of wanted to stop doing these solo podcasts. It's cool one every now and again, but doing it back to back to back, you find it pretty difficult nowadays. So yeah, would you guys want to jump into Discord chat and see if we can like get some other voices in there? I know that our special guest mentioned this, and it got me thinking like we should try that too. So yeah. Oh, we already got someone. We got someone right here. All right, I got the chat going. Hello. I'm pretty sure you can hear me. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? All right, let me know if you actually hear yourself in the live stream itself.
All right, I will.
Ibrahim says, I don't have Discord. I can't. You can do it, Ibrahim. It might be faint because I just have the desktop audio like lower down a lot. So now it's just time to play the waiting game. This is what's happening.
All right, let's see.
I hear audio. Or at least I see audio levels. So
yeah.
Here, why don't I turn it up like hi just for a bit and see what happens. Let me know if I need to turn it down.
All right.
Ibrahim says, I have an iPad. Well, you should be able to access... The Discord should have its own... It has its own app. That's how I first accessed this place. Actually, I might want to lower it down just a wee bit.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, because I can't really listen in. Actually, I guess I can. Give me a second.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, because I can't really yeah, okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So now I have that ability to do that with other people. So that's cool.
Cool.
So okay, so how have you been?
Doing good.
Anything eventful happened this past week? I mean,
Great.
anything that's positive because we know the whole thing that happened, but yeah. God,
Positive.
yeah, it really just kind of because I mean the whole thing that happened 2015 that was also really disastrous. That kind of left me in a bad mood, and just as I was working that very day that they announced the news, I was just kind of really depressed because I could really feel for those people who were there. And now you're hearing stories pop up about the survivors and the people who didn't survive and the people who responded to all that. It's
Yeah.
But yeah, looks like Mark's gonna try to jump into the chat here too, so that's gonna be great.
Yep. More talkative than me, so.
So I remember that we established the Discord. Just for people who are just jumping in, yeah, we're doing a little bit of live Discord chat. So link in the description, you can jump into a voice chat, and we had this Discord chat or Discord page just established. I forget when exactly. I don't think it's been a full year, right? Or has it? But yeah, it's been cool the first couple of days because it was just like people just jumping back and forth. But now it's been kind of quiet. So, oh, we got someone jumping in. Is that the boy?
It's your boy.
Oh. All right. So you guys should be heard. You guys can be heard loud and clear.
This is awesome.
All right, cool.
Never thought I'd be on one of these. I'll tell you the truth.
Me too.
Yeah, I know that Gabe had the idea that we wanted to try doing this, but we never really could follow through with it, and due to his schedule, it can't really work. So I'm glad that I decided to try this out. Someone actually brought it up, but yeah, so it's nice. So whenever there's an opportunity, and it's something that we can do now because we don't have a huge following, so it's nice to just be able to talk to people one-on-one without it being as crowded as it could be. But then maybe we could
that's for sure.
Maybe we could
I mean, usually this place is pretty packed, but
Yeah.
ever since the summer ended, people have had other things to do.
Yeah.
I'm ADD as hell, so I forget. Jordan, what's your excuse?
School.
yeah, essentially.
It's a good excuse.
It's a good excuse. Mine's work, and then editing, and then live streaming.
I wish I could live stream.
Why don't you?
I'm poor.
Oh, you're poor?
Yeah.
But you got an Xbox. You can just live stream from there. It's not the best, but you know, it's a way.
This is true. I need to live stream the Battlefront 2 beta. I've been playing that. It's so much fun.
Oh, nice.
Only problem is it's extremely broken because a lot of people can barely even get into it on Xbox. So that's sad.
Yeah, but I feel that.
Dang.
Considering I couldn't get into the DBZ thing.
Oh yeah, I
DBZ
played that too. That
fighters.
was also a lot of fun.
I can't get into Fortnite.
Oh, you can't?
Fortnite, yeah, another game. I've played all. I mean, they're all a lot of fun. Like I'm thinking, like this is looking like it's gonna be a good year for games.
Yeah, definitely.
Battlefront 2 definitely it improves every single aspect so far. From what I've seen, that the first one failed.
Hey.
Hello.
Especially Clone Wars content. It's what I wanted more than anything.
Nice.
Star Wars Battlefront EA was a mistake.
God damn it, not yours here.
Now, we're having a party now.
What party now? It's a party now, boys.
What was I going to talk about? I think it'd be interesting to see people try to do live streaming a la the Xbox One X itself, because that is a more that's a more powerful thing. So it might actually make for a lot easier way for people to like live stream, which is like with the down payment of $500 or so.
It's so trippy to listen to the podcast and this at the same time.
I know.
It's like you have to commit.
It really is.
You have to commit to one.
That was a terrible mistake.
I had it turned off because I had it turned off just because you know what? I was like, I don't want to hear myself twice.
Yeah. What's the delay been as far as what you guys hear right now versus what you hear?
Like an entire sentence.
Oh, really? Is it that like low latency? Wow. YouTube.
It's like it's like your previous sentence would overlap with what you're saying right now.
Damn.
It's not bad.
You're saying that's actually pretty damn good.
Good on you, YouTube.
YouTube's usually not that fast.
See, you can make it through here. YouTube.
See on the podcast, I just got to the moment where Justin just said, "No."
Oh, sorry, what?
The thing that deters me from YouTube is just, well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love YouTube, but the thing that deters me from doing more content on it has got to be monetization. Just
yeah,
it's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah, there's no other way of saying it. Go ahead.
I would not do YouTube if I don't get money.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I guess you have to really do it for fun.
But the Patreon's
in foremost.
Link in description.
Hey. Patreon.com/DangIT Productions.
Add the link in the description.
Yes.
Everyone in the podcast.
What's up? I'm sorry. What was that?
Dude, I just want to know if YouTube is going to survive all this bullshit.
They have to really turn it around.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Like,
see, except there's people who do YouTube for a living, so they can't complain.
Yeah, but they also have to. There's some YouTubers who get screwed over because of this.
Yeah.
big time.
Especially gamers. And they try to minimize that. Yeah. So, I mean, YouTube's trying to do something similar to what Twitch does, right? With live streaming. So they're trying to cater to that type of audience and try to push them to YouTube gaming in that sense. But it's also, it's not so original. So it's, yeah.
You get a job outside of YouTube.
Outside of YouTube, well, I mean, you can do what the old folks say and get a normal job, but there's a fun in that.
You can also get both like me. That's not actually fun.
I've only worked one. I've worked a couple interviews. I've done a couple of work interviews, but I've only worked one actual job, and that's when I worked at GameStop. Never again.
I know. I've heard so many stories.
Well, it wasn't so much the store that I disliked working for. It was the people.
Yeah, I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a social person. I am an extrovert. And the people that come into that store piss me off to another degree.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I
remember there was someone on... sorry, go ahead.
Only thing that... I mean, there were some good people, but, you know.
Yeah, I would say that I was watching someone on Twitch to kind of like talk about their previous experience working at GameStop, and one of the things that they encountered was someone in the dead of the night just come in and say, can I trade in these items, or can I sell these for a certain amount of money? And then it's like, oh my god, dude. And then they proceed to pay in just coins.
Oh my god, that was my nightmare. Dude, one dude came in the store when I was working and he said, "You guys are gonna hate me." He brought in a big bag of games. I was like "Oh, good." I was gonna say, if that was full of pennies, I'm really gonna hate you. Here I said, I'm gonna beat your ass if that's full of pennies.
I'd probably just tell the next person who's in the next shift just to come over and just take care of it.
Yeah.
And I'd leave.
Yeah. Me too.
I think one of my funnier experiences there, this is probably my funniest experience I had there. I love this story. This mom came in, and this is back around the time, I think, where GTA 5 first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
And I think her kid must have been in, like, middle school, maybe early high school, like 13, 14.
Right.
And she was getting into the game because she didn't know. And I was like, I gotta take this game to the end.
Do you see the gun and the nearly naked woman on the cover? That is a pretty big indication.
Right, but
yeah,
no, it gets better. It gets better.
Okay.
I told her this. I was like, I gotta take it to rated M. She's like, why? What's bad in it? I was like, I gotta describe this. I was like, no, here's what I did. I was like, Brian. I just call over my manager, and I have him describe it to her because I'm like, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I'll fucking sell them.
And dude, I would crack up telling her because it's just too funny. And when he tells her what's in it, her face, oh my,
drops.
It was the face of horror, and she just like mouth agape, and she just says, "1 second."
Turns to little Jimmy
on her phone, just dialing fast as hell. And she just calls her son. What did you have me almost buy? I'm sitting there behind the counter trying not to laugh as hard as I can.
Oh man, dude.
Holy shit.
I bet the son's excuse was like, it's an educational video. I was like, it's
not
sex ed.
It's an educational video game, you know.
It's an interactive video. You know those ones on YouTube?
It's a simulation.
It's a simulation.
It's a rhetoric.
Oh my. It's a rhetoric. I think. Oh no! Wait. I had one where.
Did you know that I learned how to count money and learn how to get money really fast? Oh, how's that, son?
Beating hookers down, taking their
later. No, 10 minutes later, you're robbing a bank.
I learned well. But I did have one time where this Asian woman and her 2 sons came in, and they're getting Halo 4, and I looked at the mom. I'm like, it's rated M. It's policy to tell her. So I tell her, okay, it's rated M for this, that. And she's like, she didn't speak English very well.
We get those cases.
So but her son whispered in her ear and told her, she's like, oh yeah. And I was just laughing. I was like, okay.
See,
and she said, English no good. I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just take care of it. But I just found it funny because her response, she's just like, oh yeah.
Denise, so if she spoke in Cantonese, I would have been like, well, I'm not that good at speaking, but I would have been like, Needy, this is not good. This is not for someone
of his age.
But hey, guys,
kids grow every day, man. They want to be curious about some things. They want to test some new things out, but sometimes you gotta draw the line.
I mean, sure, yeah. But hey, we're reaching an hour. I'm actually gonna end the live stream actually. So I'm gonna hang up on or disconnect from here, and then I'm just gonna do the whole closing of DangIT Prodcast this
reconnect.
Episode.
Yeah, so let me. I'll end the call, and I'll probably just talk to you guys on side later after.
All right.
Or I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
The ending.
Cool, all right then.
Peace.
All right, guys. It did become just kind of like a social group gathering with all of that, right? So I do apologize to people in the chat who are not actually participating in Discord, but yeah, it almost like went to a part where we just would go on, which I knew would probably go on for an hour. So in any case, I actually need to end this, and I'll probably just talk to them, and I'll just get started with editing my videos. So yeah, it was a pretty cool podcast, I would say. Despite the fact that like we were expecting someone, and then they dropped out last minute, it still was kind of fun. We was a whole bunch of things to talk about, and let's see. As far as fill in the blank, who won that? I know I didn't actually write it down this time around. I'm gonna actually scroll maybe to the top here, and wow, I can actually reach the top from at this point. So yeah, I'm trying to look through and remember who it was that I liked. As far as their response, and I mean, I kind of like Master Hands because of just like it's not as outlandish, sure, but it's also kind of nice. It's also just kind of nice. And I remember Andy's like last response was like, "I'm gonna come back with a vengeance" or something like that. And what else was I going to do? It was who other things right here going to? No, it was Not Sure's. Okay, Not Sure. I'm gonna give it to you this time. Plus Ultra with the extended A. I'm sorry, that's got my vote. All right, so Not Sure wins this time around with the fill in the blank. In to repeat, I asked my wingman to assist me when I saw my crush run across the room. My wingman took his book and said, "Go beyond, plus Ultra." It's just with the context of that, it's great. All right, so round of applause to Not Sure, and yeah, from here we're gonna end the podcast because we gotta do some editing. But I'll also like talk to the guys on Discord. So if you guys actually want to just continue the conversation from there, you can guys go ahead and just jump into the link description. Yeah, we're gonna end here. For those who want to help support DangIT Productions, either by subscribing, but you can also like support via Patreon. Links in the description. Just gotta plug that in there. I gotta get used to actually mentioning that because I don't really have access to end cards like from here. Well, actually, I guess I could. I could add. It's right here, I think. Yeah, in the description. Yeah, let me just do a quick thing on that. If I can. Sometimes it can be a little bit. Yeah, I remember this. But I don't know if it's like it autofills for us in that regard. But yeah, maybe I should just have like maybe I should just do that right now, just so I don't have to worry about it later. Support channel. Become a patron. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll figure that out next time because they have like a call to action. They have a teaser text and they also have like the card title itself. And man, is that a bit convoluted at the moment. Well, actually, yeah. I'll just do it like later, and I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Prodcast. It was episode 174. My name is Justin, and thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. #bye everyone. Ooh, okay. Well, actually, I was gonna talk to you guys on Discord, so I'll see you guys in Discord if you guys decide to do that.